As we are all aware, our specific sector of the industry, crewing, is the most complicated and more demanding on logistics and proactiveness in order to sustain, to bring the ship from point A to point B. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Harris Antonio of Bernard Schulte Ship Management to talk about psychology of the crew.
Thanks, Adonis, for giving me this opportunity to be here today. During preparing this presentation, I came across to a statement that took my attention, and it says, humans are not simply an element like the weather. They are at the center of the shipping enterprise. They are the secret of its successes and the victims of its failures. It is human nature that drive what happens in the working environment in the shipping industry, from the routine daily operations of a ship's management right through to the policy decisions taken by the companies and the international organizations, IMO, ITF, and so on. Now, this raised a question to me: how psychology and well-being of the humans, and especially the seafarers, affect the routine operations and the industry decision-making? The answer for me, it's a lot. Seafarers with good mental health and good well-being plays a vital role to the success of this industry. At first, we need to set some goals. Some common goals. Each company needs to set some goals: protection of seafarers' physical and mental well-being. Invest on their well-being. Find ways to assist them to build a strong and healthy mindset. Continuous care of seafarers' physical, emotional, social, organizational, and mental well-being. Creation, communication channels between the company and the seafarers. The shipping industry is run by people for the people. People design and build the ships, own the ships. They do the investigation on the ships for the failures of other people. They do the regulations. They organize and do the repairs. And finally, seafarers are people who manage the vessels on board. Now, from the seafarer's perspective, the people have to work together with shore staff. They have to communicate with third parties. They have to understand the regulations, the policies, the procedures. They take decisions measuring the risks. Do mistakes like all the other people or the rest of the humans. They learn and develop. Now, what is mental health? As per the World Health Organization, is a state of mental and psychological well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential and can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to continue on his or her own community. Now, translate this to shipping industry. Refers to the psychological well-being and emotional resilience while working in the maritime environment. Now, psychological well-being involves the seafarers being mentally well, function effectively, feel good with themselves, satisfied with their lives, have targets, ambitions, and know the path how to achieve it. Effective mental health support for seafarers refers to means and actions to ensure their psychological stability to perform their duties safely and efficiently. Now, there are a lot of risk factors within the shipping industry which affect the people, the seafarers on board. First of all, being away from their family, their loved ones. It may make them feel isolated. The ship's workload, especially for vessels with short voyages, resulting to long working hours at any time of the day and even weekends. The vessels conditions, which may lead to unsafe practices or uncomfortable working environment. Company's culture, which may create a toxic environment on board. For example, blame culture, harassment, bullying, discrimination due to color, religion, even gender, even nationality. Not clear job duties, unsecure working conditions, not paid on time, no job stability, no career progression. Any other issues that may arise at home, they face at home, and this affects their psychology on board. This is the curse of the internet, let's say. On the other hand, what we want, seafarers with mental clarity, a good psychology. Such seafarers will be confident and positive, express their emotions. There will be harmony on board and good relationships. They will be productive, manage stress, adapt to changes, manage uncertainties and difficulties. Now, from our side as companies, we need to set some objectives. Make sure and see staff aware how to identify mental health and psychological well-being disorders and understand that it is normal to ask for help. Provide access to resources, maintain systems and response mechanisms, how to help them, how to prevent and address people with such disorders. Such people, they feel fear. Therefore, companies have to create regulations and procedures to ensure that these people are treated fairly and without prejudice. Educate our senior officers how to identify proactively seafarers at risk and how to handle them. Companies need to promote a belonging culture where seafarers will feel comfortable to express their concerns, ask for help, and generally speak freely. There are several practices to cope with these challenges and companies can follow. Health and well-being campaigns. Such can be done on a quarterly basis, addressing various issues. How to monitor their weight. Sports-related shipboard competitions, art competitions, Seafarers Got Talent, best cooking competition, the best pizza, or even during Carnival, the best outfit. From our experience, we noticed that the seafarers are welcome these activities and actively participate. Internet on board. We cannot live without internet. Seafarers cannot be the exception on this one. So, good quality of internet, accessible to the most areas of the vessel. Physical well-being. Exercising is proof that is boosting self-esteem, quality of sleep, energy. So it's recommended that vessels to equip with a gym. For cardio equipment, multi-gym, or weight bench. Health and nutritious meals. Provide seafarers with well-balanced diets, good quality of provisions, sufficient quality of provisions, and weekly menus. Also a well-trained chief cook. Improvement of living and working conditions. Companies need to implement inspection systems to ensure that the living and working conditions are up to the standards. Recreation facilities. A monthly allowance to the vessels where the seafarers will be able to use this money to buy recreational equipment, entertainment equipment like PlayStation or karaoke. Mental well-being is supported by campaign activities, e-learning training material or shore-based training, free emotional support helpline by ISWAN. Seafarers are offered this opportunity by professionals to talk about psychological issues in their own language, purely confidential. Companies notified only if it is related to a life-threatening situation. Speak up policy. It's a mechanism for the seafarers to speak freely without fear, reporting issues of discrimination, harassment, bullying, or any other safe practices. A formal investigation will follow in case required. Seafarers Portal. Technology can assist to connecting the seafarers and with the company. An application, which is a social media platform designed for company seafarers, which enable them to directly discuss with the company, give feedback, view their appraisals for transparency, their wages, their flights, their documents. At last, the traditional way, placing posters on board, addressing various contents, such as but not limited to psychological first aid material, easy one details for easy access and speed up the process, healthy brain exercises or workout exercises. Now, pay attention to seafarers' well-being can really make the difference. During applying these procedures, these implementations, we notice that seafarers make better decisions. They are more productive and effective and proactive, take less risks, accident injuries are reduced, minimized cases of harassment and conflicts are minimized, higher retention rate, and we notice seafarers are more committed to their work and to their company. Thank you very much.